is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Tua opened up yesterday a little bit to folks. And before we get Omar on, and we'll wait for Omar here, but he had his message to the Twitter warriors out there and the reporters and people talking and dissecting every move and every throw he makes and whether he can make this throw or that throw or whether he can make a deep throw and can he throw it in stride to Tyreek Hill and all that kind of stuff. Let's hear from the starting quarterback.
All the bad news I hear from Ann. Ann tells me, hey, I don't know if you heard about this, but they say that. I'm like, Ann, why would you want to bring that up to me? But she brings it up just so I'm aware with the questions that you guys are going to ask me. For me, it's just zone that out. I mean, we come out to practice. Everyone else, Twitter warriors, keyboard warriors, whatever you want to call them, they're not out here practicing with us working hard. So I don't know if you guys recorded that last one to Tyreek, but
Well, we're not allowed to film that.
I don't know about you, but that looked like money.
There you go. I love it. I like this Tua. I like him to be a little bit more open. I think it's a good thing for him too, but it's also good because this is Mike McDaniel allowing them all to kind of be themselves. And I think that's important for employees in your business and any business. Well, obviously, it can't be like you can be yourself in a place where, like a law office, you can't go acting like a complete buffoon or anything like that. But you know what I mean. Be yourself as in, allow your personality to shine a little so you could go out there and feel comfortable. And really, that's what we're watching. I think we're watching a team. We're mostly focused on Tua, but watching a team that's comfortable. And to me, that's really important for everybody to grow. And I think that's what Mike McDaniel is trying to do. He's trying to create an environment where guys can be themselves, but he has to obviously hold them accountable to whatever responsibilities they have, but you can be yourself. One of the things that has happened a lot in my business over the years, and I'll give you a little insight. Most of the program directors will tell you don't allow your producers to talk. Really, they'll tell you that exactly. PDs will call you in and say, "Hey, we want to hear you. We don't want to hear the producer." And I've never been that guy. Because if the producer has something to contribute or help me or correct me or give us information or might be able to provide some insight that I don't have or you don't have, why not give that person the ability? Why'd you hire them then? I never understood that. You're supposed to hire people to help you be better. So hire a producer that can actually, do their jobs. Now, if you're hiring somebody that's incompetent and then you don't want them on the air, what you hire them for? Doesn't make any sense. So, what's that? Yeah. And so it's one of those where you got to create a comfortable atmosphere. That way, if you live up to your responsibilities, you've created a positive atmosphere. There's no excuses after that. And then the coach can make whatever changes he wants after. If things are done, great. If they're not, I've given you the environment. I've given you the opportunity. What more do you want? And I think that's all you can ask for. Listen, there's no right way or wrong way to do it. Okay? Tony Dungy and Tom Flores. Okay? Some of you may not be old enough. But Tony Dungy and Tom Flores, two different dudes, one Latin, one black. Neither one talked. Neither one was emotional ever. They were cigar store mannequins. There's 3 Super Bowls between the two guys. Dick Vermeil was as emotional as it gets. He was crying on the podium after every game because something got to him. And that's who he was. He was a great coach. kind of a hard ass, but he was emotional. He would break down in front of his players, in front of the media. And was that a sign of weakness? No, dude, that's just, because some people say, that's weak. That's weak. How can he do that? That's not tough. You know what I mean? Well, he won a championship, dude. So what's your problem? And then I've seen John Madden and I've seen Jimmy Johnson. I've watched football all my life. There's no right way to do it. Those guys were maniacs on the sidelines. Jimmy Johnson and John Madden would lose their effing minds on the sidelines, and they were great coaches. So don't tell me that there's a right way or a wrong way. I saw Dave Hyde's article and all that, and there is no right way or wrong way to do it. This is the way Mike McDaniel wants to do it. We'll see if it works. Nobody knows, dude. And if anybody tells you, Mike's doing, he's wrong. You don't know that. He might be the best coach we've had since Shula. Maybe he's the guy that actually starts going to the playoffs in his own way. But let's give it an opportunity before we slam it, because as a guy that's been around football for a long time, I've seen all kinds of coaches, man. There are some guys that are cerebral, and then there are some guys. Pat Riley was a motivational, in-your-face guy. Eric Spoelstra is a cerebral, intelligence, high IQ guy that will reach players with, direct, but at the same time, he'll reach them with an IQ like, hey, you do this, this, and this. Look what happens. And sure enough, the success you have is why he wins you over.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.